to all of my Geminis out there. So please make sure to get my book at Amazon or BarnesandNoble.com. The link to that is in the description box below as usual. If this reading resonated with you and you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as my website link is also in the description box below. Kareemspiritworks.wixsite.com, where you can check out all of my services, how much time you're going to get. I even explain what the services is, so that way it pretty much kind of cleans up the confusion, right? So that you know exactly what it is that you're getting yourself into, so it's not a mystery. You know exactly what it is that you're spending your money on. So let's get into it for the Geminis. Apparently I'm having some technical difficulties on this one, whatever, I'll just go ahead, pick up the camera if it falls. It is what it is. I'm not doing anything that I would be embarrassed with over here anyway, so I don't care. So for the Geminis, what we have here for you is the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords, the King of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, the Six of Swords, and last but not least, we have the Death card. So a lot of air cards, a lot of sword cards, right? A lot of that showing up. All right, and of course, you Geminis would be representative by the sword, or based upon your element being air. So let's get into it. So you have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and then you have the Five of Swords, the King of Wands. That's interesting. Okay, so you Geminis were in a relationship where the person would try to they would humiliate you. Like when the two of you would get yourselves into a disagreement, the person would try to make themselves seem like they're doing you a favor by being with you, by being in a relationship with you, right? Charity work, right? Pay attention to how the person in the card is giving their own cash, or the cash, or I should say the money that they have in their possession, to the less fortunate, right? And this is their perception about you, unfortunately. The Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords is about how this person was giving you this hand, right? This loving hand of they're doing it for your benefit, right? Well, at the same time, Five of Swords, they may have been saying things to you that was really disgusting based upon how disrespectful they were. How much they were trying to do everything that they could to ridicule you without you even realizing it, right? And then you have the King of Wands, and they would really get slick with their tongue. They would really get disrespectful with their words, right? It would be hurtful. And the Nine of Wands. So now you have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is that they would even try to take it a step further by making it seem like, why is it that you can't see the good that I'm trying to do for you and for ultimately the both of us to get closer together? And the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Hierophant. Oh, by the way, I'm filming this at 1:39 in the morning, right? At night, in the morning. Because like I said before, that's how dedicated I am, and a lot of times people don't know that. But yeah, sometimes I do. When you see these shadows like this, yeah, I'm actually doing this at night, this reading at night, when you see shadows like this. But so what goes on here is the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Hierophant represents this being a situation for you where the Ten of Pentacles is you slowly but surely started to wake up as this person kept doing it over and over and over again. And the Ten of Pentacles representing how you realize that, oh no, this is not the relationship that you really wanted, because this person is really tripping out, and they're really disrespectful in how they interact with you. So the Two of Swords is, so you began to become, you began to be more of an internal Gemini, you know, overthinking things, being quiet. Because as much as people like to say that Geminis like to talk, and they do, if the Geminis don't necessarily feel comfortable sometimes with their particular partner, they will, or their particular situation, they will really be distant, right, with their particular situation. You know, Gemini is a fairly complicated yet simple zodiac sign to figure out. So the thing that took me down that took me down memory lane. You know what I mean? But you have you have the Hierophant, right? The Hierophant representing Taurus. Okay, I will say that you didn't get any kind of major arcana for a Gemini, right? The major arcana for Gemini would be Lovers. You didn't get the Lovers in this reading so far. You may get it when we clarify. But the Hierophant represents, you need to learn to listen. You had to learn to trust your intuition, your common sense, right? Your gut feeling. And your gut feeling was to essentially leave. But here's the situation, though. You may have tried to give them another try a little bit, or you may, or either that, or you may have even have told them that you're leaving. And the Death card represent that was a terrible mistake, because then obviously it ended up turning out to be a very bad blood, heated disagreement between yourself and them. And obviously you don't like that, obviously. But as far as the relationship goes, oh yeah, you have the Death card. The relationship is pretty much over, guaranteed. Now, let's clarify the Death card. What's next, right? Because we want to find out what's next. You're not with this person anymore. So you most definitely want to find out, okay, well, what's next? What's going on next? Or what could be coming up, right? The Three of Cups, okay. The Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Three of Cups, you're not entirely done speaking to this person. You haven't completely excommunicated or excommunicated this person out of your life yet. The nine of Swords, you're still willing to listen to what they have to say. Nine of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, you're still very much so willing to listen to what it is that they have to say. Now, see, this is where things get rough, because you did get the Death card. So what's going to happen here is that this person is going to try to come right back on in and apologize. If not apologize, suggest that the two of you should get back together. You're going to say, or you may say, you're going to think about it. What's going to happen next is this person is going to tell you a whole bunch of sweet nothings. Now, if you decide to get back with these people, you need to understand that nothing has changed, and they're still going to treat you with disrespect, unfortunately. So you Geminis got a lot of thinking to do. See, this is what the Death card represents. The Death card is, whenever it is I get this in a reading, it means that the reading, as far as the way that it went, or the course of where things went, has essentially put an abrupt end to it. And the more you go back to the situation, is the more painful, and the more painful it becomes, and the more unbearable it becomes. So the thing is that if you want to stop suffering, if you want to stop being in so much pain, what happens here is you're going to have to find yourself in a situation where it's not enough to say that you don't want to be in this type of relationship. You have to actually leave. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe. Peace.